police officer has been arrested on multiple charges. At just before midnight on Saturday the 18th of May, authorities conducted a traffic stop in the 200 block of North Mallory Street in Hampton, Virginia. Investigators said that Portsmouth police officer Carmen Johnson was speeding past in a 2014 Dodge SUV when she nearly struck a police vehicle that was involved in a separate traffic stop. Detectives assisting with the traffic stop then pursued Carmen, who reached speeds of over 100 miles per hour while driving. After finally pulling Carmen over, she admitted to officers to having one drink along with showing signs of impairment, including having glassy eyes and slurring her speech. After taking a field sobriety test, it was determined that Carmen had a blood alcohol content level of 0.09, just above the state legal limit of 0.08. Additionally, an open container of liquor was discovered thrown in Carmen's back seat. Authorities said that as one officer arrested and escorted Carmen to a patrol car, she began to tense up and pull away from police. Carmen then began to make comments about the officer's race, describing her dislike of white people, and struck the detective with her foot with an intentional kick while placed in the back seat of a police car. Carmen was charged with assault and battery on a law enforcement officer, DUI, reckless driving and failure to yield. Carmen was booked into the Hampton jail in the early morning hours of Sunday the 19th of May. On the morning of Wednesday the 22nd of May, she appeared in the Hampton General District Court just days after posting bail, telling the judge she hired an attorney to represent her. Authorities said that Carmen has been moved into an administrative position within the Portsmouth Police Department, pending an internal investigation. Carmen is due to appear in court again in June. A mother and stepfather are behind bars in connection to the beating death of a teenage boy. Authorities said that on the 8th of May, police and medics responded to their home at 1631 Pine Circle in Long, South Carolina, following an assault on a boy. Medics rushed the teen to the Medical University of South Carolina in a critical condition, with injuries to his head. During the course of the investigation, detectives learnt that 40-year-old Ivy Jennett repeatedly hit his stepson, 13-year-old Isaiah Games, in the head with a piece of wood and the butt of a handgun. Isaiah suffered multiple blunt force injuries to the side and back of his head, along with several other injuries that included broken bones, burns, and permanent disfigurement to his face and body. Authorities recovered a bloody piece of wood and a gun, with Isaiah's injuries being consistent with being struck with those items. Isaiah's mother, 34-year-old Samantha Games, is accused of allowing the abuse to happen. Police have not given a motive in the incident. After fighting for his life at the hospital, Isaiah died 3 days later at around 1:30 a.m. on the 11th of May. The coroner said the cause of death was blunt force trauma. Ivy is charged with murder and child abuse, while Samantha is charged with allowing another person to inflict great bodily harm upon a child. They're both held at the J. Reuben Long Detention Center without bond. The investigation into the matter continues. 2 caretakers are behind bars after a toddler drowned in a creek. On the afternoon of Monday the 20th of May, deputies responded to a residence along Badger Road in Darlington County, South Carolina on report of a missing 3-year-old girl who had wandered off. Authorities said the child was autistic and non-verbal. After a lengthy search, she was found more than 2 hours later dead in nearby Black Creek. Authorities said the 3-year-old girl was left unattended without proper supervision. Christian Dion James and Nishanti McCullough were the caretakers for the girl and were responsible for watching her at the time she was reported missing. Authorities said that Christian is the child's uncle and Nishanti is the girl's father's friend. The child's mother, Sabrina Bellin, said that Christian was playing a video game for 45 minutes before realising the little girl had wandered away from the home. Christian and Nishanti are charged with homicide by child abuse and were booked into the W. Glenn Campbell Detention Centre. On the afternoon of Tuesday the 21st of May, during a court hearing, a Darlington County magistrate judge denied the pair bond due to the seriousness of the charges against them. Sabrina was present and cried during the hearing and told the judge the suspects needed to stay in jail. During the hearing, Nishanti lashed out at Sabrina and used profanity against her. Nishanti had to be escorted out of the courtroom and could be heard screaming and yelling behind closed doors. Sabrina told the judge her child's death was preventable and shouldn't have happened. "There's nothing that can explain the pain I'm feeling," Sabrina said. "The only relief that I can get, not even that, for them to stay in jail for life. I don't have sympathy for them because my child was innocent," she said. The investigation into the matter continues.